this video, I'm going to show you how you can create and set up your Facebook business page. I'm Louise Elizabeth and welcome to Every Bit Helps. I really hope you enjoy this video today, and if you do then please give me a like, hit the subscribe button and share if you feel that others may benefit. Also, please do head over to my website at everybithelps.co.uk for more tips, reviews and step-by-step guides. It's more important than ever for your business to have an online presence. And if you're not already on the internet, then Facebook can be a great place to start. A Facebook business page is a free opportunity for businesses to increase brand awareness and generate sales on Facebook. So let's jump into how to create a Facebook business page. Now I have the new version of Facebook, and I can create using the plus icon on the top right hand side here, which allows me to create, and then I can click onto page. But if you're running the older version of Facebook, or Facebook Classic, you can go across to create, and again choose page. So the next thing you'll need to do is choose a page category. So that could be a business or a brand where you can showcase your products and services, spotlight your brand and reach more customers on Facebook. Or maybe you're a community or public figure where you want to connect and share with people in your community, organisation, team, group or club. Now in this example, I'm going to say that I'm a business or a brand and click on to get started. And in here, it'll then ask me for a page name. It'll then ask you to add a category, and as you start typing these, it will automatically give you some suggestions. So I'm going to select website for this example, and then you can click on to continue. Then you'll be prompted to upload a profile picture and a cover photo or video too. So you'll want to start by giving your page visuals to represent your business. And you can use the likes of canva.com to help you to create these with the right dimensions. So for your profile picture, if you want to add a logo as your profile picture, you can type in the search bar, Facebook, and it'll come up with some suggestions, but we're going to type in profile. You can choose one of these, you can edit it, and then obviously you can download it. And the same thing will apply for your cover photos. To ensure that you have the right dimensions, again you can use something like Canva and type in Facebook cover. And you can select one of these and download it. So now heading back, we can upload our profile picture. We can upload that cover photo. And now that we have our page created, we can start to build it up. So the first thing we're going to do is head down to Edit Page Info. And you can enter in a username in here. So as it states here, it's easier for people to find your page in search when it has a unique username. Pages with usernames can also create custom URLs that let people quickly visit and message them. So let's go ahead and put in a username. And as you can see here, that is available because I've got the green tick. You'll also want to add a short description to your page so that visitors know what kind of services your business offers. And you can keep this brief with just 1 or 2 sentences. You can also change the category if you wish, and again that will help people to find your page by choosing categories that represent your page. Then to get the most out of your page, you want to add details about your company or organisation, such as the address, area serviced, email address, phone number, website, hours, story, images, and more too. One of the next thing you'll want to do is add a button that can be used as a call to action. So if we click on Add a Button, and then it will ask you what kind of button you'd like to add. And as you can see, there's loads of different options in here. You can get visitors to purchase gift cards, book now, contact you, email you, and then when you select the different types of options, further information will then appear. So you can then direct your customers, for example, to your website. Or you could select something like sending an email, and then you can specify the email address where you'd like for people to contact you. And at any time, if you want to view this as if a viewer was viewing your page, you can click onto View as a Visitor. And as you can see, this is what the page looks like to a visitor. So I've got my call to action, so I've got that Contact Us link. You can see my cover photo that I've included, and I've also got my profile name in here as well. And once I've finished reviewing this content, I can click on to Exit View As. Now your page should be active and informative before you start promoting it and posting, which you'll want to do as soon as it's live and ready for visitors. So you could go ahead and create a post, and you can add photos to this, videos, whatever you want in here. And you'll also want to invite customers and contacts to connect with you so that they can get in touch and keep up to date with what's going on. And you'll want to encourage people to like your page and increase your visibility too. You can create events from this screen also, where you can enter in the event details and whether or not it's an online event. You can run offers, and these are free to create and share. And you can create certain offers where you can create things like discounts and percentages off certain values. And there's so many options in here where you can customize your page further. But let's just take a look at the page settings. So that's in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. And then each subheading is then on the left. So just taking a look at general for the moment. And we'll just take a look at a couple of these on each different option. So first of all, you have visitor posts. So at the moment, you can allow visitors to the page to publish posts, and you can allow photos and video posts. But maybe you want to disable posts by other people on the page so that it's just you providing the content. And you can do that by clicking onto the radio button and then clicking on to save changes. You can then put in country or age restrictions in here too and change the tagging options. Then just taking a look at messaging. And in here is where you can set up greetings. So as you can see here, you can greet people before they send your page a message. Your greetings appear in the chat window before a message is sent or in the About section of your business's Messenger profile. And you can customize these too by clicking on to change and going to personalization. And instead of having the full name, I could change it to just be Hi Louise. You can also copy your link so that you can share this outside of Facebook. And as you can see, it's using my username here so that I have a custom URL. You can also add Messenger to your website. So this is pretty good, as what it does is it provides you with a chat plugin that you can add to your personal website. And in that way, people can start conversations from there. You can also set up automated responses to messages in here too. Then under templates and tabs, in here is where it shows all the different types of quick links for your visitors. So if, for example, you post a lot of videos, you can reorder these tabs so that you can take that to the top. You can move around all of these as you wish. You've then got things like notifications and page roles. So for example, if you have more than one person working on this business page, you can connect up the likes of your Instagram, and also your WhatsApp for business or your WhatsApp personal account. And obviously it'll take you a while to go through all these different options. But if we just go back to our main page, I'll just show you some of the options on the left-hand side here. So first of all, you can access your inbox from here, and that will show you all messages from Messenger or Instagram Direct if you've got that connected. And right now, there's also a COVID-19 business resources that you can use. You've then got your notifications if you have any in there. And then you have insights and publishing tools. Now, Page Insights can help you understand your audience better and the content that they interact with the most. So it's worth paying close attention to insights such as page likes, views, reach, and information about demographics too. And you have your publishing tools. So in here, it will show you the number of people that your posts have reached and the engagement too. So this is a great way of analysing each post. So as you can see, there's so much that you can do to start building up your business page. And unfortunately, I won't have time to show you every single option today. But this was just a brief run through of how you can set up your business page. And I hope that you enjoyed this video today. And if you did, then please give me a like, hit the subscribe button, and please do head over to my website at everybithelps.co.uk for more tips, reviews, and tutorials. Thanks, and I'll see you soon.